So good morning, everybody. Hope you guys had a swell weekend. Um, Last week we spoke about if statements, and you guys had questions and all of that, which was good. We spoke about imports, how to import. So we imported the math, statistics as STS, imported OS, Cs. So those are the kind of imports that we can do to get some more, functionality within our code. Um, Today we're going to talk about loops. So what is a loop? A loop is something that you have to go over, iterate, go over and over
Sharing your screen. Stop. Python for Python.
for a very long time and for a while, basically. And human beings generally are poor with, you know, things that you have to repeat all the time. So loops are for repetition, but computers are great for repetition because obviously they don't get tired. Okay. Um, and one thing about loops is part of every program. It's part of every program. Loops are part of every program. It's just like in Python. It's part of Python. It's part of Java. It's part of C++. It's a bedrock or foundational knowledge that you must have. Um, in Python, there are two types of loops. There's the while loop, and then there's the for loop. So in the while loop, it
Your
gets a
microphone is on.
condition.
Sir, can you please speak? I don't know. Your voice is not as loud.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better?
I think so. Yes, sir.
So in loops is about repetition, and there are two types of loops in Python. So if you didn't hear me, I said loops are in every language, just like if else are in every language. Loops are in every language. They're in C++, they're in Java, they're in Rust, they're in JavaScript.
Christopher Andrew.
So in Python, we have two types of loops. The first loop is while, and the second loop is for. The while loop and the for loop. So an example, the while loop uses a condition, which we'll see in a moment, but the for loop does not need any conditions. Okay. So let's write our first program with loops. So Lekon, you can launch your Microsoft Visual Studio Code.
Sharing your screen. Your pane. Microsoft Meeting Controls Toolbar. 12 participants. Your microphone is unmuted.
Okay.
Start window.
Okay.
Search window. Level 1 Visual Studio Code. 6. Visual Studio Code. Document. Application. Main landmark. Editor group.
So let's name the code, the program first underscore loop.py.
Untitled -1 editor has autocomplete multi-line blank.
So the
Save as
first
dialog.
line of our
File name : combo box
Okay.
collapsed. Edit Alt plus N selected untitled -1.txt. FIRST.
first underscore loop.py.
First line. LOOP. Loop. Dot. BY. Untitled -1 Visual Studio Code. Untitled -1 Visual Studio Code document. Application. Mainland. Rate boost on. Rate 20. Rate 5. Rate 10.
Okay, sir.
Blank.
Okay.
Blank.
So like our first
Number.
name, our first line should be our name.
Space. Cap I. B. R. A. I. M. I. Bra. Cap L. L. E. K. N. Olalakan. Number.
Okay. Second,
Space.
program to perform a while loop.
P. R. O. G. R. M. Program. O. 2. E. R. O. M. Perform. A. I. While. L. O. P. Loop.
Okay. Now,
Notification. What's best left quote left paren, one right paren, what's best right quote is ready. Notification.
okay.
What's
So
best
line,
dash
go to line 4. Okay,
Blank.
on line
Blank.
4,
Blank.
we're going to find the average of um, 5 numbers using a while loop, okay? So we're going to say count equals 1.
C O U N
Or count equals
warning
0.
T first line loop
Okay, sir.
space equals space error 0
Okay, next line.
0
While count is less than
W
5.
suggest list while H I L E L E space C O U N T count space first line cap K suggest first line loop dot less error space 5 error 5
Colon.
colon error
So next line. Then
error
x, or sorry, num, or number. Let's say number equals
N U M B E R ber equals space error
int
8
int open paren close paren
Okay, int.
blank
int,
blank
yes.
error
Okay.
blank blank
Oh, wait.
blank
Wow.
blank
So wait, let me refresh my video. I don't know. Probably it has started
Okay.
again.
Okay.
blank blank start window N NVD circle first line loop dot pi dash Visual Studio Code count equals 0 while count less 5 colon number equals blank space error I N T suggest list left paren
Okay. Number equals
Okay.
int.
Then impute left paren right paren.
I N P U T U T prompt colon right paren
Enter a number inside the impute.
quote cap E N T E R enter A N U M B E R number colon
Ah. Um. So please go back up.
while count
After
less
the
5 colon
after the count equals 0, go to the next line and say total equals to 0.
count equals 0 while 0 equals 0 line feed 0 line feed T O T A L L space equals space 0 total equals 0 count blank count equals 0 total equals 0 blank line feed
Okay.
count total equals 0 while count less 5 colon
Okay. So now, after the number equals int impute, after that, go to the next line. Go to the end of the line, press enter.
number equals int left paren int equals int left paren input left paren enter a number colon quote right paren quote right blank
Okay, sir.
Okay, you've gone to the next line, right?
Yes, sir.
So total equals total plus number.
T O T L L space equal space T O T L L space first line loop plus space N M B E R
Okay. Then next line,
ber first line
count plus equals 1.
C O U N T count plus
Plus
equals
equals
space
1.
1
Okay, next line,
1
Okay, sir.
D indent. So go to the beginning of the line.
Line feed. Line feed.
Is at the beginning of the line.
Now, average is equals to
Line feed. A-V-E-R-A-G-E. Average. Equals. Spin.
total divided by count.
T-O-T-A-L-L. Space. Slash. Space. C-O-N-T. Warning.
Next line,
First line.
print, open paren, close paren,
P-R-I-N-T. Warning. Print. Right paren.
then inside the paren, F for format, then open quote, close
F.
quote,
Suggest. Quote.
then inside the quote, type the average of your five numbers is
T-A-E-V-A-V-E-R-G-E. Average. F of what you are your V-E 5 space N-U-M-B-E-R S
is
numbers space S is space
open curly brace, average, close curly brace.
left brace error A-V-E-R-G-E right brace quote right
Okay.
brace warning
All right.
No, so
Okay, so
something is
let
wrong.
quote right
Okay.
paren average left brace is numbers 5 your of average the quote F left paren T warning N I R P T N T P warning R P T N U O C slash count print space C O U N T P line feed P R average print left paren F quote the average of your 5 numbers is left brace average right brace quote right paren left F quote the F of your number is left brace average right blank blank.
Okay.
You
So I should save
have
and
done
run.
it. No, before you save it first, but then let's go over the code so that they will understand what we're saying. Okay,
sir.
so now first line is what? Your name.
Number Ibrahim Olalakan.
Second line is
Number
the
program to perform a while loop.
program to perform a while loop. Okay, so now the third line is blank. Fourth line is count is equal to 0. Okay.
Blank. Count equals 0.
So what we have two what they call variable accumulators. One is count, and the second one is total. Next line, total
Total
is
equals
to
0.
Okay, so keep in your mind,
left the call.
we have two variables now, count and total. Okay, next line is what?
While count less 5 colon.
While count is less than 5. So it's saying while count is less than 5. If count is not less than 5, it's not going to go inside this block of code. But because count is less than 5, it's going to go inside this block of code because count is 0 from the two lines above. Count is 0. Our total is 0. So when we go to the next line, it says number equals
number equals int left paren, input left paren, quote enter a number colon quote right paren, right paren.
So you can see it says, okay, enter a number. So we're going to get a number from the keyboard. Then let's say we get 5. We get 5 now. Then the next line is what?
Total equals total plus number count plus equals 1.
Oh,
total colon total equals total plus number count. Space N U M B E warning R C number.
Oh, that's the error.
Number equals while number equals int left paren input left paren quote enter a number colon quote right paren total equals total plus number.
Okay. So total is equal to total plus number. So let's say we enter 5 as our number. Now remember our total is 0. So anything on the right hand side of the equal sign will be evaluated first. Anything on the right hand side of the equal sign will be evaluated first. So our initial total is 0. So 0 plus 5, our new total will be 5. So it will say 0 plus 5 equals to 5. Okay, so our new total, our new value of total is equals to 5. Now the next line is what?
Count plus equals 1.
Count plus equals 1. I did this purposely so that I want you to know this is what they call an operator overload. So it's the same thing as saying count is equals to count plus 1. So not to confuse them, Lekon, let's do count is equals to count plus 1 instead of count plus equals 1. Count,
Okay.
Average 1
yeah,
equal
but just
plus
for them to know.
Okay.
count. Number, count, plus, equals, plus, space, 1.
So count plus 1.
C-O-U-N-T, space, plus, space, count equals count plus 1.
Now count is equals to count plus 1. Okay, after the 1, Lekon put hash, space hash.
1. Line feed, space, number,
Hash, then count plus equals 1.
space, C-O-U-N-T, count, space,
Plus
No,
equals 1.
okay, plus equals 1, yes.
plus, equals, 1.
Now, your comments cannot only be the first of the line, your comments can be after a processing line, okay? So remember our new total is 5 because our old total was 0, our number is 5. Now our count was 0, now our count is 1. Now it goes back up again to while count is less than 5. So Lekon, go back to that while count is less than 5.
Total while count less 5 colon.
Yeah, so it goes back to this beginning of the block again. That's what is called a loop. That is why it's called a loop. Now says, oh, is count less than 5? Yes, because our count, currently our count is 1. It's no more 0. Our count has been incremented by 1. Okay, so count is count less than 5? Yes. So we go back into the block and says number. So to be Lekon, go back down.
Number equals int left paren, input left paren, quote enter a number colon quote right paren, right
It's
paren.
going to execute this again, and let's say we put 3. So our new number is 3. So let's go to the next line.
Total equals total plus number.
So total is equals to total plus number. Remember our old total is 5. Our number now is 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So our new total has been updated to a new value of 8. The next line.
Count equals count plus 1 number count plus equals 1.
So count is equals to count plus 1, which is now 2. Our count is 2. So it goes back again to while. So go up again to the while statement.
While count less 5 colon.
So while count is less than 5, count is 2. So it goes down again. Number
equals int left paren.
So let's say we do 1. So our number is 1. So next line.
Total equals total plus number.
So total is equal to total plus number. So that's 8 plus 1. That is 9. Our new total has been updated to 9. And the next line.
Count equals count plus 1 number count plus equals 1.
So count is now 3. So it goes back up again until it reaches 5. Because this count is our variable that we're using to update our while condition. Once the condition is met, this block of code will not work again, and it will go to the next line. So go, let's say we have our 5 numbers, and it has updated our 5 numbers. Let's go to the next line, Lekon.
Average equals total slash count.
So now I'm going to say average is equals to total slash count. So let's say our total is 15, our count is 5. 15 divided by 3 should be 5.0. So our average should be 5. Then we'll now print out in the next line.
Print left paren, F quote the average of your 5 numbers is left brace average right brace quote right paren.
All right, so it says print the average of your 5 numbers is 3.0. That's what is going to happen. So let's run this code.
Okay, sir.
Start
to
window.
save.
Search window. P. Windows PowerShell.
Go to
Windows
PowerShell.
PowerShell. Windows PowerShell terminal. PSC
PY.
PSC.
Okay.
First. Start window. Pi. Windows PowerShell. Windows PowerShell. Windows PowerShell terminal blank. Windows PowerShell. Copyright left paren. PSC colon backslash P Y pi space F I R S T S. Firsts line L O O P loop dot P Y. Enter a number colon
So now says enter a number. So let's enter 5.
5.
Enter.
Enter a number colon
You can see it's repeating. Let's enter 3.
3.
Enter.
Enter a number colon
Let's enter 1. So that's
1.
9.
Enter a number colon
Now let's make it 1 again.
Notification.
1.
What's ISL 96?
Enter a number
That's 10.
colon
Let's make it 3.
3. The average of your 5 numbers is 2.6. PSC.
So what happened? Did he do it 5 times? Playcon, can you count? I think he did it 4 times.
Oh, let me do it again. Let me run it
Let's do
again.
it again.
Yes.
PSC colon, enter a number colon
5
5. Enter a
is our
number
first
colon
iteration. 3, second iteration,
3.
that's 8.
Enter a number colon
That's the third iteration. That's 1. Let's make it 1.
1. Enter a number colon
Oh, okay, okay. This is 4. Okay, so let's instead of doing, so that's 9. So now do 3.
3. Enter a number colon
Okay,
Now
it's
this is
4
the
to 5.
fifth one. It's 5. Yeah. Now do 3 again.
3. The average of your 5 numbers is 3.0. PSC colon
You see that the average of your 5 numbers is what? 3.0.
0.
Yeah. So let's go back to the code. Does anybody have any questions before we move on?
Wants to say
Hello.
well, it's not all of them. So yes, I think that's the one that like now.
Hello, class. Does anybody have any questions?
Any question?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yes, I
I'd
want
like
to
to. I'm
ask a
sorry. I'm
question.
actually having challenge with my system, so I'm on my phone and it may be interfering. They talk back, but just a quick one. Whilst you're giving the processes, I did not quite understand where a colon should come in. Is it on the while or because when Prof started talking about block of lows, I saw sorry blocks of codes. I suspected there should have been a column somewhere above it. So where at what point in time does the column come in this
At
particular
the while.
while?
On the while count is less than 5, colon. Is that while statement?
Okay, Prof.
Yeah, that while statement initiates the block of code, where the loop will start.
I pull you on who Christopher left the call.
Okay.
David,
That's fine.
your question. Okay, any other person? Okay, sir, let's move on, sir.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let's use the loo
Okay, sir.
restroom. I'll be back.
Left.
Okay.
first line loop dot pi blank count equals 0 total equals 0 while count less 5 colon number equals int left paren input left paren quote enter a number colon quote right paren.
The thing is, anywhere there are some words that are automatically you must assign a colon to it. So words like if, elif, else, def, df, when we get there, then while. Well, then the next after this is for, FOR. When you start those your lines with all these words, it's expected that you end them with a column. So let me run through them again. If elif, else, while, def, for, FOR. So when you start your lines with all these statements or with these words, then you must end with a colon.
Thanks for that clarity.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello,
Ogoba,
hello, Mr. Leko.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is Stanley.
Okay, sir.
You mentioned diff. The diff is for what? I didn't follow for that one.
Def. Did you say, is it def or div? Which of them?
What you called
DEF.
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 Yeah, we will get there. I'm just bringing your attention to it. We'll get there.
So
So,
while we're moving with the line,
Ogoba, I wanted to ask a
Microphone
I
question
missed out on the third line anyway.
Okay, Mr.
before bro.
From where
Tekena.
we said,
Yes, sir. Now, in this particular code we just wrote, right?
Yes.
Each time you're inputting number, it just says enter number, enter number, enter number, right? I guess that can be a way that instead of just enter number, to say enter first number, enter second number, enter third number, enter fourth number to the fifth one
Okay.
in
Prof will
the
answer that.
in the group.
Yes, I understand him.
And you can do that, but that's more programming. You can do that, but that's more programming. So you have to do, if you have to now do if statements. If
To
um,
participants entering
y-
lobby.
you might have to do like some, or like dict a dictionary that says one is equals to first, two is equals to second, three colon third. So something like that, Sha, until you get until you do all those kind of things, because the whole essence of the looping is for it to repeat, and you don't have to really do much anymore. So it just goes on repeat. So what can I use? So most times, if you notice, when you're doing your SSD, or is it SSD on the phone? Toby, on the phone.
USSD.
USSD, okay, yeah, USSD. When you're doing your USSD and they're saying input in number, what happens is that is in a while loop, and that loop is forever going until you type a choice. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until there's an input, right? That kind of thing. And after, unless you type exit or like E for exit, that's when you exit out of that menu. If not, that program will keep on running. We'll get there. Probably not this class, but probably next class. But what I'm in essence saying is the while loop has a condition attached to it. So it will not, if that counts on, if Lekon, if you go back to the code.
While count total equals 0, count equals 0.
Now you see this, no, not that count equals count plus 1.
Total, while number totally count equals count plus 1 number count plus equals
Now
1.
if we don't update our counts, let's say we don't update our counts, that means count will forever be 0, and this while loop will forever run to perpetuity. The only way we can stop this thing from happening is by typing Control C. So let's give that a try. So Lekon, comment out this line.
Okay. So please take note of this thing, because if it happens to you, you will just be frustrated. Please.
Count equals count plus average 1 equal count number 1 plus count
Okay.
equals count. Oh,
So he has
space,
hashed that place.
space.
Now go to the next line.
I'm coming, sir.
Okay.
Count
Sorry.
equal count number space C line feed space number Total number count equals count plus 1 number count.
Okay, sir.
So do you see what Lekon did there? If you really were observant, he went to the beginning of the line and counted 4 spaces. I mean, that's what you did, right?
Yes, sir.
Just to make sure. Just to make sure you can see. So this is what most people do, especially when you're visually impaired. You have to go now because he has commented out that line of code. Now the next 2 lines after that line of code is on the same indentation line, like column, as the while, as the W on while. That's average is go to the next line. Average is equals to
Average equals total slash count.
And then the next line, print
left paren. F quote the average of your 5 numbers is left brace average right brace.
Because he commented out those that particular line, these 2 lines we just spoke about will never be met. It will never hit those 2 lines. Python will never hit those 2 lines. Python will keep on going forever into that while loop. So that's why a while loop, this is what they call an infinite loop. So let's save this code and run the code to show what I'm talking about.
Windows PowerShell. PSC : /users / access greater pi first line loop. Enter a number :
You see, enter a number 3.
3. Enter a number :
4.
4. Enter a number :
5.
Enter a number :
1.
1. Enter a number :
0.
0. Enter a number :
-1.
-1. Enter a number :
55.
5. 5. Enter a number :
66.
6. Enter a number :
You can see it's going 1.
1. Enter a number :
8.
8. Enter a number :
99.
9. Enter a number :
1000.
1. 0. 0. Enter a number :
5.
5. Enter a number :
1.
1. Enter a number :
So you get the picture now. If we didn't, because of that count, of updating that count statement and that count variable, this while loop will keep on running. Will keep on running until you switch off your computer, or you can type Control-C. So to click on type
trace back
Control-C.
left paren. Most recent call last right paren. : file quote C : /users / access / first line loop dot pi quote.
Control. So you can see that if Lekon didn't press Control-C, this code will run forever and ever, or until you do something like of that nature. Does that make sense? Hello? Hello, class. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Sorry, yeah, I'm using my phone, so I'm always muted.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me share my experience when I was learning this. And this breaking of the while loop, that you need to tell the loop when to stop. If not, it will continue running. So I was on my own practicing, and I just I think I wanted to add numbers, 1, 2, 3, the sum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I just noticed that the thing was running up to 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003. I did all sorts of things with my computer. The thing did not stop. I control tab, I do, so until I had to force my system to shut down. So this is the essence of that, having that kind of statement. If not, it will continue running. Continue, sir. Hello, sir. You are muted. If you can hear me,
Your microphone
sorry.
is unmuted.
Okay, thank you very much, Lekon. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that's literally what um, while loops do. Now let's go into for loops. So let's do Lekon, write another file, call it second underscore loop.py.
Okay, let me uncomment this one because I mean we
Oh
may want to use
yes,
it to that and I will forget that I've commented.
yes.
PS, first, average equal, number, count, number, space, space, number,
Okay.
line feed, total equals total plus number. Untitled -1 editor has,
What is the name, sir?
Second underscore loop.py.
save as dialog, file name SECOND, S, seconds, line, FOR, 4, line, LOOP, loop, dot P, Y.
So you might notice that I'm putting S at the back of first and second. That's because there's a high possibility that I have that
Oh,
name,
okay.
that file.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I just wanted to take, yes.
In the previous
So,
cohort. Okay.
Untitled
All right, no
-1
worries.
yes.
Okay,
blank,
first line of code.
number, space, cap I, B, A, Rahim, Kappa, A, N, Olalakan,
Okay.
number, space,
Program to perform a for loop.
P, O, G, M, pro, 2, R, M, perform, A, 4, L, O, P,
Okay. Go to line 4.
loop,
Okay, sir.
Now L is equals to open square bracket, close square bracket.
L, space, equals, space, error, left bracket, right bracket,
Okay, next line.
blank,
For count,
For,
for count.
okay.
F, space, U, N, count, space, error,
In range,
space, R, N, G, E, range 1 of 1, error,
open
left
paren, 5,
paren,
close paren,
stop colon, supports index, stop 5, blank, right paren,
colon.
blank, error, colon, error,
Okay, next line.
error,
Okay. Are we on the next line?
Yes, sir.
Okay, number equals to int.
N, U, M, B, E, R, ver, equals, space, N, T, error, suggest left paren, X,
Number, input, sorry.
Okay. It's,
I, suggest N, P, U, T, U, T,
Open,
prompt
open
colon,
paren, enter a number. Close paren,
quote,
close paren.
cap E, N, T, R, N, A, N, U, M, B, R, number, colon, space, right paren, quote, space, for, number equals int left paren, input left paren, quote, enter a number colon, quote, right paren, blank, right paren, blank,
okay, sir.
Okay, next line. Um, L dot append, open paren number, close
L,
paren.
dot, suggest A, P, P, E, N, D, and, object colon, N, U, M, B, R, ver, M, U, M, B, E, R, right paren, blank,
Okay, indent it.
right paren, L, space, line feed,
So you
space,
at the beginning of the line.
He indented it.
Okay, yeah, I said indent it. Remove the indents
Okay. That is
after that
for L
line.
dot append.
Yeah, after the no. After the line, after the L dot append, go to the next line.
The next line.
Space, L dot, blank, right, blank, blank, space, blank, space, line feed,
Okay, sir.
line feed,
Average
average, space,
equals
equals, space, error,
sum sum of L open paren L
S,
close paren.
suggest list, M,
Assistive technology
suggest list,
experience center left the
left
call.
paren, L, seconds line, right paren,
Okay, sir.
Divided by
blank, slash, error, space, error,
then the len of L, the length of L.
N, warning, len 1, left paren, L, right paren,
Next line.
blank, line
Then
feed,
print out the
line,
average.
Okay, print out the average.
Yes.
P, I, N, T, print 1 of 1, left paren, star values colon, object, F, suggest, quote, seconds, T, E, the, A, V, E, R, A, G, E, average, of, your, space, N, G, E, range, S, is, space, left brace, error, A, V, E, R, A, G, E, right, quote, right, blank,
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So now let's go to the let's go back to the beginning of the code. Line 1,
number Ibrahim Olalakan,
line 2.
number program to perform a for loop,
Okay. So now line 3 is blank. Line 4,
blank, L equals left bracket right bracket,
L equals an empty list. This is similar to like our total equals 0, but we're losing an empty list in this case. So now we don't need count equals 0. We just say for count. Next line.
for count in range left paren, 5 right paren, colon,
So it says for count in range 5 colon. So it goes for count in range open paren 5 close paren colon. So what happens here is that the count is going to go from 0 to 4 because range 5 is from 0 to 4. Okay, next line.
number equals int left paren, input left paren, quote enter a number colon, quote right
Enter a
paren,
number.
right paren,
This is familiar code. Enter a number. Next line.
L dot append left paren, number right paren,
So you can see the list is now appending to the end of the line the number. It's going to append what you have imputed from the keyboard into the list. Then the next line.
average equals sum left paren, L right
So you can
paren,
see it
slash
comes
len
out
left
of the
paren,
loop.
L right paren,
It comes out of the loop and says average is equals to the sum. It's summing all the contents of L slash the length that's divided by the length of L. So if the length is 5, you're going to add all the numbers we've done and then divide it by 5. And then the next line is to print out what the average is. So let's save the code and let's run the code.
print left paren, F quote the average, Windows PowerShell, enter a number colon, trace back left paren, PSC colon backslash P, Y, pi, space, S, E, C, N, D, S, seconds, line, F, O, R, 4, line, L, O, O, P, loop, dot, P, Y, enter a number colon,
So you can see it says enter a number. We can put 5.
5, enter a number colon,
We can put 6.
6, enter a number colon,
We can put 11.
1, enter a number colon,
Two participant
We can
centrally
put
locked in.
7.
7, enter a number colon,
We can put 1.
1, the average of your range is 6.0, PS,
Okay. So the average is 6.0 because that's 30 divided by 5, which is 6.0. So you can see the for loop doesn't need any updating. Doesn't need any updating for counts because the count is already inside the loop for count in. So what Python does is that it will create that variable for you, count, and then it will start iterating from 0 to 4 until it gets to 5, okay? So that's the difference between the loop, the while loop, and the for loop, okay? Now let's do another program. Let's call it, what will we call it now? Okay, let's do names underscore loop dot py. Let's call it names underscore loop dot py.
Question.
Okay,
So
oh,
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
is there any
Before
question?
yes,
Oh, yeah,
Prof.
sorry.
This okay, sir. Is it because
No,
okay,
Bismarck,
No,
since
go
someone
ahead.
is
Bismarck,
talking.
Bismarck, go ahead. Bismarck, go ahead.
Okay, so is it because we declared an empty list? That's the more reason why for the for loop we declared it as for something in range. Because I've seen in when you actually assign a list, you do for something in something. Is it because we declared an empty list? That's why we did it for range.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so the next example, I'll show you how you do for something and something.
I was going to ask, Prof. So we've looked at the while and the for loops, and I'm asking myself, under one peculiar circumstances, should one be used or preferred over the other?
So normally, most people use for loops. For loops is when you have a definite range, right? That's when you have a definite range. That's when you use for loops. While loops is you're not sure of when the loop will end because there's a condition attached to it. So when you're not sure of the
Two
the
participants
loops,
entering lobby.
the duration of the loops, then you can use a while loop because there's a condition attached to it. Does that make sense? Hello? Tekena? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Lekon, can
sir.
you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to our next program. Please give me 2 minutes. But yeah, Lekon, what I say, names underscore loop dot py.
Okay, sir. Names.
Just give me 2 minutes, please.
Okay.
Seconds line, seconds.
Left, left.
Untitled -1 editor has autocomplete multi-line. Save as dialog. File name : combo N
Sorry
A
for coming late. This is Mr. Sanyaolu
M
Abdurrahman. I
Welcome,
was on
sir.
transit.
E
Just go back.
S.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Names. Line. L O O P. Loop. Dot. P Y. Untitled -1 Visual Studio Code. Untitled.
So like that for now, when you have, for instance, if you have a tuple, so if you have, let's say, names equals, then inside the brackets, which is a list, that you say Bismarck, Tekena, Daniel, Jide, that is a list and it's defined. You know the size of the list already. So you can say for whatever, for I in name. So because it's defined, the size, the number, everything is defined. But there are situations, okay, the first one we did, it's also possible to say that as many numbers as we want to enter. So just keep typing your number until something is met. So for now, I heard that a programmer does not know how many numbers we want to. So if I want to build a program for maybe student to calculate their grade, you want to calculate your GPA or something, you can just use your while loop that, as many times as the student is entering his score, So it should be doing this, it should be doing that until maybe a particular condition is met that it will stop. So in that regard, there's no definition, no definite knowledge of the numbers that the person will enter. So that is more like the major difference between while and for. So
Mr. Lekon,
Mr. Bismarck.
that doesn't necessarily mean that while loops are principally used for numbers.
No. I'm just it's more like a major difference. Like, okay, why people choose this, why people choose that. So you can use while loop for anything, whether letters or anything, letters or numbers. That is because we were
Okay, so
working
I
on
want to
numbers.
ask.
Once we were looking at average, of course, you can't perform average on alphabets. So you may want to look at maybe enter alphabet, enter your alphabet, enter your alphabet. Now depend on what you want to do with that alphabet. So do you want to, well, maybe double it or anything? Just think of what you can do with an alphabet. So
So
Your
I
microphone is
what if
unmuted.
you want to create? Can I ask a question?
go ahead.
Ah, I think what if you want to create a code that contains? If you want to create a particular code that contains random number, we don't want to create like a game code or something like that. Once okay, once you enter this particular code, you win, or when you enter this particular number, you win, you lose, like a game code. Can we also use while loop?
Yeah,
Why not?
that's the one when you use the while loop.
Just,
That's the more
just
reason why. That's the main reason why you use the while loop.
well, just pray that that's not your mini project or your file. Well, I'm praying that that will be your mini project,
Ah,
so that you design a game. So yes, okay. So we've
Okay.
created it.
Okay,
blank,
so you created it. Okay,
blank,
first line will be your name. Second line, um, program to print out names in a list.
Okay, sir.
names line loop dot blank, number, space, cap b a I m, Ibrahim, number, space, p o g 2, space c r e a t e,
Program to create.
create, space,
No, to print the names in
Okay,
a or print the names in a loop.
okay.
space e t a e r c p I n t, print n e name in f o p, loop,
Okay, sir.
Okay, so line 4 now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, names equals open square brackets, close square brackets.
n a e s space equals space error left bracket
Okay, sir.
Okay, open quotes, close quotes.
quote
Okay, inside the
Okay, sir.
quotes you can put Victor.
Okay.
v I c t o r
Come outside the quotes, comma.
right bracket comma space
Open quote, close quotes. Inside the
quote
quote, Lekon.
l e k a n right bracket comma
Okay, comma. The next one, open quote, close quote. Let's say
space
Bismarck.
quote
Bismarck, please spell your name, please.
I think it's Bismark, Abby.
Sure.
Eh?
b
Bismark.
I s m a r k right bracket
Okay, comma.
comma
Then do
space
Mercy in quotes.
quote m e r c y right bracket
And then the last one,
quote
let's do BC.
right bracket comma space quote b I f I right quote
Okay, so what do we have now on that line?
bz n equal names equals left bracket quote Victor quote, quote, Lecken, quote, quote, Bismarck, quote, quote, Mercy, quote, quote, Beezy, quote,
Okay.
blank,
All right, next line.
right, blank,
Okay, sir.
Okay. For name in names.
F, R, space, N, E, name, I, N, space, N, M, E, S, colon, names line loop
Next
dot,
line.
error,
Then you can say print name.
P, R, I, N, T, print 1 of 1, left paren, star, N, A, M, E, names line loop 4,
Left.
All right, sir.
Your
Okay,
microphone
so
is
let's go over
unmuted.
this code. So this is a simpler code, but just to
number
highlight,
Ibrahim,
you know, there are some times when you're in your database. Okay, so go to the second line.
number program to print names in a loop,
Okay, let's go to line 4.
blank, names equals left bracket quote Victor quote Lecken quote Bismarck quote Mercy quote BZ quote right bracket,
Okay, so now in what we're doing here is like just imagine that you have a database of names and they come into this list, right? So you have the names like that. Then you can now look through the names. So next time is for name in names.
for name in names colon,
So what it will do, it will just say, it will just, the name that is saying for name in names. So your names after the in keyword is the names you give to your list. The name is a variable that you're using. That name for name can be anything. It can be for item. It can be for O, for I in names. It can be anything, but just to make it easy and more readable, we're saying for name in names, okay? And then the next line is,
print left paren, name right paren,
yeah, so print name. Okay, so that's what we have. So let's run this code.
Windows PowerShell, Windows power, enter a number colon, trace back, PSC colon backslash P, Y, pi, space, N, A, M, E, S, names, line, L, O, O, P, loop, dot, P, Y, Victor, Lecken, Bismarck, Mercy, Beezy, PSC colon backslash,
Okay, you can see that's finished printing out the names. It's an easy program. So Bismarck, that you can see why we say for something in something. You can see what we've done there. And that Tekena, that's where mostly when you have a list
Notification.
or a set of items that already has, you know, a fixed amount of number, you can use the for loop. But when you're not sure, like in the example that one of the students said with regards to random numbers, you're not sure when the user of your code will find that guessing number. Like you have a number that you have to guess, and you're not sure when he will find that number. That's when you now use. That's when you now lose. Sorry, my phone. That's when you now use a while loop. Okay. So those are the two instances you can use, the for loop and the while loop. Now there are some times. Oh, sorry. Question. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, so please, so whilst we are declaring the statement, we wrote for name in names. As you rightly said, we could have also declared it as, say, for X in names, but just
Yes.
to make it very simple and easy, you mentioned that we should use for name in names. One thing I realized is that the name without the S has not been defined. In other words, if we could have used any other thing to replace the name, say, Victor in names, we realize that the Victor has not been defined. Why is that so? But it still works.
Sorry, say that again.
Okay, so let me come again with the question. So we our list contain names. So the variable is names. But while we're declaring the statement, we declared it as for name in names. But you also mentioned that we also use any other variable for name. So for instance, for Ibrahim in names, for Victor in names. But you realize that the first appearance so in that case, the name has not been defined, but it still works.
Yeah, it still works. Yeah, so it's an exception in most programming languages. Okay, well, yeah, in most, okay, so in most programming languages that are interpreted, it will work. It's an exception. But for compiled languages, you must declare it. You must declare it first, where you have int I equals 0 or something. So you must declare that variable. But in Python and JavaScript, you can, it's an exception because it's actually assigning the first value of the list, the first item of names in the list into that variable name or into that variable X. So it's kind of an exception in this case, as you have pointed out. Okay, does that answer your question?
Oh, you've answered it. Thanks, sir.
All right.
Sir,
okay, so yes.
So when I noticed that after running the code, it repeated the names like 5 times or 4 times. Is it that as it's repeating, that's how it's iterating?
When you say it repeated the names, you mean the names inside the list?
Yeah, the list. After going over it once, it went over it again up to 4 times.
Sorry, is it this code what we just did now?
No, his own. The one he typed, he probably made a mistake or did something somewhere.
Because it's only meant to go over it once. Unless if you have.
So that you hear it.
PSC colon back, Victor, Lecken, Bismarck, Mercy, BZ. PSC colon /
You
users.
see, it just stopped there. So if you run it again, it will keep on running those same set of names. Is that what you mean, or you mean something else?
Is what I meant.
Oh yes, yes. So that's what they call the loop. It would keep on running that set of code. You know, this is like a toy example, just to let you understand what the for loop is doing. When you see the code, so it's going to keep on running the code. It's just printing out the names over and over again. That's all this code does.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
all right. Yes.
Bismarck again. Please, can there be an instance where we can embed for and while loops together in a particular code? Because I know we can embed conditional statements within one of the loops. But can there be an instance where we can embed the while and then the for loops together? And again,
okay.
And again, in the last code that you run, assuming we break it on a particular name, would that work?
Okay. So it will work. And yes, you can. So you get the answer to your two questions is yes and yes. So let's look at an example now.
That is if you are looking for when you say if
if you're
number
search.
found.
Yeah.
Bismarck found it.
Okay, so let's do this now. How do we do this now? Okay, so Lekon, open a new file, call it search_loop.py.
PSC colon / names line loop dot py dash names untitled -1 editor has autocomplete multi-line. Save as dialog, SEARCH. Search, line, LOOP, dot, PY. Untitled -1 blank. Number, space.
Okay, your name.
Cap I, B R H I M. Ibrahim. Number, space.
Program to search for.
Okay, yeah. So program to search for a number in a list.
P O G R N O 2 F E R 4 space.
Okay, so
A
line goes line 4.
space. N U M E N I A F T. List.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so L is equals to
L space equals space error.
Okay, we don't know. Let's do it like this. Sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. No, let me not do it. Let me not go too complex. So L is equals to open square brackets
Left bracket
1, comma 4,
1 1 comma 4
comma 3,
4 comma 3
comma 1.
3 comma 1
Then close the bracket.
blank right bracket
Next line.
blank.
For X in L.
F space X X I error space L suggest list L1 of colon search
Next line.
error.
If X
F space X suggest list
equals to 3.
space equals space 3 error 3 colon error
Next line.
error.
Then print I have found 3.
P I N T warning print 1 left paren star values colon object print quote space cap I M A V E have F U N D found T R E E.
Okay, close the quote, close colon. Next line.
Right paren blank
Then break.
B R E A K warning.
Okay. So let's go over this
Break
code
1
now. So let's go
search
back to line
print
4.
break. Number blank L equals left bracket 1 comma 4 comma 3 comma 1 right bracket.
So our list has 1, 4, 3, and 1. So we're trying to search for the 3. So the next line says for X in L, right? So it's going to
For
go through
X
the
in L colon
items in the loop, and the name of the variable we've given it is X. The loop is L. Okay, so it's going to say for X in L. Then the next line is what?
if X equals 3 colon.
So if X equals 3. Now remember, you can see that there are 2 columns. The first one is for the for loop. That means this if statement is indented, obviously. Now, if we now go to the next line, because the next
Print
line
left
is
paren quote I have found 3 quote right paren.
we have found 3. That means that this line now is indented twice because of the if. So the if was indented under the for, and then this print is indented under the if. So we have 8 spaces on this one. Then the next line is what?
Break.
Break. Okay, so break, what break means is that, okay, once you found something, or if the condition has been met, you can break out of the loop. That means there's no need to go through the entire loop again. So imagine if you have like 20 items in your loop and you're looking for a particular number, then you can just break out of it. I have found this number, there's no need to continue, just break out of it. Okay, so let's run this code. You can save it.
Break, quote, break, space, 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 line feed.
So you can see what he did there. He has counted 8 spaces to the break. So he was just trying to tell you that there are 8 spaces from the beginning of the line to the break. There are 8 spaces from the beginning of line to the print. Okay. So the break and the print are on the same indentation level. Okay, let's run the code.
Search line loop.py. Windows PowerShell, Windows Victor, PSC : P, Y, Pi, sp, F, E, A, R, C, H. Search, line, O, L, O, P, loop, D, P, Y. I have found 3. PSC :
So
user.
you can see it just says I found 3 because 3 was part of the list. I have found 3. So just an example to show you what that break statement would do. That break means break out of it. So let's go back to the code, Lekon, so let's show you what is going on.
Search line loop.
Okay, after the for loop for x in L colon, after that line.
If for x in L, if x equals 3 colon.
No. For x in L, go to the end of that for x in L.
For x in L colon.
Press enter after the colon.
If colon space line feed colon
okay.
Line feed.
Now type print.
Print what? Print what?
Print item in list is X. Item in list is X.
T. Print 1 of 1. Left paren. Star values colon, quote. ITEM, item. In, space. ST. List. Space. S.
Is 1.
No, it's X. So that X is then the quote, comma X.
Right paren, comma, space, X, space.
All right, now run the code now.
Print left paren. For X in L colon, print left paren, quote item in list is quote, X right paren, if X equals 3 colon.
So what this program is going to print out the values of the list, but you can see it will not go to the last value. So let's sorry, let's go back to the code again.
Search line loop. Search.
Now that that L is equals to
L equals left bracket 1 comma 4 comma 3 comma 1 right bracket.
After that 4. After the 4, put 5 comma
4 X in F, right bracket 1 comma 4 comma left bracket 1 comma 4 comma 1 comma 4 comma
put 5 3. Comma before the 3
comma.
I know it's
1 right 1 3 comma 4.
I should put before the 3. I should put 5.
Okay.
Comma 4 comma 3.
Notification.
5.
What's this?
5 comma.
Then after the last one, the last number, put comma 10 inside the list.
1 right bracket 1 right bracket comma 1 0 blank L equals left bracket 1 comma 4 comma 5 comma 3 comma 1 comma 10 right bracket.
Okay.
Should I run the code?
Yeah, save and run now. Yes.
Windows PowerShell PSC : users / access greater pi search line loop. Item in list is 1. Item in list is 4. Item in list is 5. Item in list is 3. I have found 3. PSC :
So you can see it says item in list is 1. Item in list is 4. Item in list is 5. Item in list is 3. Then it goes into, so every time it's going into that loop, it's checking. Is X equals to 3? No. It goes back. The next one, when it's 1, it's checking. Is X equals to 3? No, X is not equals to 3. X is 1. It goes back. Is X equals to 4? No, X is not equal, 3 is not equal to 4. So it goes again. Is 3 equals to 5? No. X is not, 5 is not equals to 3. So it goes back again. Then now says, oh, 3. Okay, yes, 3 is equals to 3. Then it says, I have found 3. So that break, you can see, breaks out of the loop. It does not print 1 that comes out of after the 3, and it does not print 10 because it breaks out of the loop. So that's what that break keyword does. That's the whole essence of the break keyword. Does that make sense? Any questions?
I don't have a question, but I would
Unplugged 100%. Plugged in.
share that file with us after the lesson. I don't know if that's possible.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said I would recommend that Mr. Ibrahim shares that particular file, this particular file with us after the lesson, so we can actually go through and see how we can practice on our side.
Okay.
Okay. No problem. I'll drop it on the group.
How are we doing for time? This is what?
We have like 30 minutes. 30.
Okay, so let's do one more code. I'll share with you
Excuse me,
the
sir.
game. Okay.
I want to ask, as we are using numbers in this case now, is it possible for us to use words as well?
Notification.
Yes, it's a conditional statement now. So if the x is equals to Victor, break. I found Victor. Same thing now.
All right, thank you, sir.
Search line. Search line.
Okay. Let's do a simple game. Let's do a simple game. Just give me one second. Okay, yeah. Let's do a simple game to find to guess for three numbers. To guess for three numbers. Okay.
Your game is here, sir.
Notification. What's best KIC like?
Okay, no, that game is more advanced. That game, the one I'll share with you, Lekon, you can share that game with them. So that one is more of guessing a number between 1 and 100, and then the game will now tell you higher or lower. Higher or
Between
lower.
1 and 20, I think.
Okay, 1 and 20, yeah, then say it is higher or lower, higher or lower, higher or lower.
Yeah.
All right, so now, but this one is a bit different. We're going to use a different kind of so let me share that one with you. This one will be a simpler one. All right, so let's see how we're going to do this game. Okay, so let's call it game underscore 4 FOR.py.
Untitled -1 editor has auto save as dialog. File G E game line R 4.py. Untitled -1 blank. Game line for .py blank. Number space.
Okay, number
cap
B
B
name. Okay.
R M H A R A M Rahim. Number space.
Okay, so program to guess three numbers from 1 to 10. Program to guess program to guess 3 times for numbers between 1 to 10.
G R N up to G E F get up to O T R E E through T I E times M N O R O N E M B R N F N from 1 to T N 10 dot number program to guess 3 times for numbers from 1 to 10 blank.
Okay, sir.
Your microphone is unmuted.
Okay. Okay, so next line, say import random. So this time our line 3 is not going to be blank. Our line 3 will have import random.
Okay.
Line feed. I N P error in error. Suggest M P O R T warning space. Game line for .py editor has autocomplete multi-line
Line
import.
4, let line
error.
4 be blank now.
R N D O M M.
Okay, sir.
Then line 5. put a hashtag, a comment, collect
Number.
3 random numbers.
Space L E T S P N T print space R D N random N E M B R S.
No, a comment to collect 3 random numbers from 1 to 10.
Another comment.
No. As in, sorry. Let me hear the comments in full. Let me hear that line.
Number. Let's print random numbers.
No, that's line 2 now. Wait, I don't understand. I mean, line 3 is import random, Abi.
Import random.
I said line 4 blank. Line 5 comment, collect 3 random numbers. Another comment, collect 3 random numbers.
Okay.
Let's.
Yeah.
Space number space number line feed. Let's print random numbers selected blank space
okay,
number
you said let's
space
print, and
blank.
I said collect, not let's print.
COLLET collect TAREE 3 RAN random NEMBERS number collect 3 random numbers.
Okay, next line.
Blank S blank.
Okay, now you say L equals, or say do numbers equals
NUMBERS bears equals space
open square
error
bracket, close square bracket.
left bracket blank right bracket.
Next line.
Blank.
For X in range 3.
F R space X X I N space R N G E range 1 of 1 error left paren 3 blank error
Then colon
error.
Okay, next line.
Error.
Okay, numbers dot append.
NUMBERS bears dot suggest PPEND
Open paren.
append object colon any
Random dot
RANDOMOM dot suggest
rand
list
int.
random 1 of 40 error RAND
INT. Open paren.
anti a colon int
1, 10. Close paren.
1 1 b colon int return random integer in range 1 0 0 1 comma 1 0 right paren right paren.
Okay. Okay, please hold on. Give me a minute.
Okay, sir.
For X number collect blank import random import random blank number collect 3 random numbers equals left bracket right bracket. For X in range
Mr.
left
Ibrahim.
paren 3
Yes, sir.
Can you please go over this code again,
That's what I'm
line
doing,
by
sir.
line, so that. Okay, thank you.
num
Oh, fuck.
Any problem, this man.
Mr. Abraham, you are listening. The thing is getting tougher with time. It's everyone. Let's go.
No problem. Don't worry.
number
Okay.
number Ibrahim number program to guess 3 times for numbers from 1 to 10.
Of course.
Import random.
So import random. So this is a library, the random, a library for getting random numbers. So you have to import it. So we are used to importing statements. So these are a statement that's okay. Make random. Okay, sir. It's back.
Okay, so sorry. Don't worry, I'll explain the code after. So after the for loop, for what do we put?
Blank.
Numbers dot append, Abi.
Number collect 3 random numbers equals
Okay.
left bracket right bracket 4x in range left paren, 3 right paren, numbers dot append left paren, random dot randint left paren, 1 comma 10 right paren, right paren,
Yeah, okay. Now go to the next line.
numbers dot append blank, right blank,
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. So go backspace to go to the beginning of the line.
space,
Okay, now say put hashtag comments.
number, space,
Just say 3 guesses.
THREE 3 GEESES.
Sorry, I'm the one that's messing up this whole code. Sorry, I didn't think it through properly. Sorry. Sorry.
What should I delete?
Okay, so that for loop, delete the
For loop line alone.
no. Okay, wait. Let's start all over again, please. Let's start from that first comment. That first comment.
Number collect 3 random numbers.
Yeah. We're not collecting 3 random numbers. Sorry. From that comment all the way down, just highlight the.
Okay.
Random 3 collect number line number. Number collect
Okay.
3 line feed blank.
So everything is good.
Blank
Okay,
import
now,
blank.
So now
line feed.
So comment collect the random number between 1 and 10. Collect a random number between 1 and 10.
Number space COLLECT collect AANDOM rand MER numbers BET between space and 10.
Okay, now you say number, next line, number equals to,
Notification.
or, yeah, number equals to,
UMBER space equals error.
random dot,
error. RANDOM dot suggest list
rand int,
random RNDNT
open paren, 1, 10, close paren.
T a colon 1 B colon 1 0 blank right paren
Okay, next line.
blank.
Okay, next line, you go to the next line.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now say hash, comments, get 3 guesses.
Get 3 guesses.
Yes.
Number space ET get REE3 GEES.
Okay, next line.
Guesses.
Yes, sir.
For I in range 3.
Space I space E warning range left paren 3 blank right paren blank error colon
Next line.
error.
Okay.
Then after that, after for I in range 3, you now say if I
Space I suggest list space
equals number
equals space N U M B E R error
colon,
colon game line
then print.
error.
Next line, print.
Yes, sir.
You have gotten the correct number.
Notification. What's best dash KICI
RINT print 1 of 1 left paren star value quote UAVE have TTEN got the RECT correct NEMBER.
Then after the quote,
Number.
comma I.
right paren, comma, space, game, right paren,
Okay. Then go to the next line.
blank,
Else.
else, else one of one, colon, game line,
Then print incorrect guess. Try again.
error, print one of one, left paren, quote, incorrect, try, n,
Okay. So now
again,
let's go over the code.
right,
Let's go to
quote,
the beginning of the
print left,
line.
print, number program to guess 3 times for numbers from 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a program to guess 3 times between numbers 1 to 10. So next line,
Import random,
import random. So this random lets us get the random library where we can get random functions. One of those functions is rand int. So you get a random integer. So let's go down.
blank,
So
number
next
collect
line.
random numbers between 1 and 10.
Okay, so collect random
Blank.
numbers between 1 and 10. Next line.
Number get 3 guesses. For I in range left paren, 3 right
No,
paren, colon,
what happened to the what happened to the number equals to random dot random? Where is that line?
No. I thought I think we had a lot of comments, so I guess I started from the last one. So
if I print left else print left paren, quote incorrect guess, try again else print if I equals for I number get 3 guesses.
wait one.
Blank number equals random dot random left paren, 1 comma number
Wait.
collect a random
So I just will let me solve it.
blank import random blank number collect a random numbers between 1 and 10. Number equals random dot random left paren,
Oh, you
1
didn't press
comma 10
enter.
right.
Sir?
It's on the same line. You didn't press enter.
No.
Number collect a random numbers between 1 and 10.
No, sir, it's not on the same line.
Number equals
Oh,
random
okay.
dot random left paren, 1 comma 10 right paren.
It's not on the same line.
Okay. So should we start again?
This is the beginning, sir. Number equals.
Number equals random dot random left paren, 1 comma 10 right paren.
There's a way I wanted to put the comment so that they will understand what is going on. That's why I was putting comments.
So what should?
So now, wait, what line is this now? Is this after the import random?
Number blank import random.
Yes.
Okay, import random. Okay, so now import random. That's actually where the code starts from. Importing random. I'm importing the random library. Okay, next line is blank. Then the next line is a comment.
Number collect a random numbers between 1 and 10.
So collecting the random number between 1 and 10. Okay, so what do we next line?
Number equals random dot random left paren, 1 comma 10 right paren.
Okay, so it says number equals random. So it's collecting from the random library dot rand int. So that rand int says okay, and then it says open bracket, open paren 1 comma 10. It wants a random number between 1 and 10. So it's going to store that number generated randomly into the number variable. So number equals random dot random 1 to 10. It's going to store it into the number variable. Next line, blank.
Blank.
Okay. The next line.
Number get 3 blank. Number get 3 guesses.
So number get 3 guesses. Okay. So next line.
For I in range left paren, 3 right
so for
paren,
I in
colon.
So it's going to go 3 times. Our variable is I, and I is going to go from 0, 1, and 2. So it's going to go 3 times starting from 0, 1, and 2. So next line.
If I equals number colon.
Oh, we've not. Sorry. My fault. We've jumped something. So after that, for I equals for I in range. I'm in a meeting. So instead of for I in range, colon. Yes. Next line. Go to the end of the line and press enter.
For I in range left. If right paren 3. Right paren.
Next line.
Colon.
Then now say choice is equals to
line feed. C A O I C E C E equals space
int, int, open paren,
I N T error int 1 left paren
impute,
I N P U T
open paren,
UT
enter
prompt
a
colon
guess.
quote N T enter A U E S guess space
All right, that's all. Colon. Then come out of that place.
right
The next
paren
line
right
is
paren
if choice is equals to
line feed
I. And sorry, if choice equals to number.
I F space A O C E C E space equals space N U M B E R warning
Yeah, yeah,
burr colon game
yeah.
line
So now, so you're getting the choice from the keyboard, and it's going to run this code 3 times for I in range 3. You're going to run this block of code 3 times. So it says choice. It's going to get your choice from the number. Now, meanwhile, the computer has guessed the number, but it has not showed you what it is. It has stored it inside memory and it assigned to the variable number. So it says, okay, if choice equals to the next line, it says if choice equals to number, then say you have gotten a number, else try again. So that's, you can see how we have combined both the for loop and the if. Okay. And then sorry, after you say Lekon,
Yes, sir.
Lekon, after you say print, you have gotten the correct number. Go to the end of that line.
choice equals if choice equals number colon if I
We
equals
have
equal
to we have to
No,
break. Next line, then break.
no,
We
sir.
didn't
We have
break.
to. There is a problem, sir.
Okay.
After if choice,
if choice equals number colon
What's the
then
problem?
the next line, there you know
Uh,
there was a one if before.
if I equals number colon
If
no,
I
remove that if. Remove that if. I don't want that if. I wanted that if
okay, if
choice.
choice, okay.
print colon I error space line feed space if I equals number colon selected space line feed
Okay.
choice equals if choice equals number colon print left paren quote you have gotten the correct number colon quote I right paren
Now, after that line of print, then you can break.
Okay.
have got the no, colon quote I right paren line feed B R E A K warning
Okay. So let's start the code again so that we're not confused.
K A K line feed K A E R B space break else print left paren quote print left paren number program to guess 3 times for numbers from import random
So starting from import
Okay,
random.
import random, yes. Okay, so next line is blank.
blank
And the next
number
line,
collect a random numbers between 1 and 10
so collect a random number between 1 and 10. So next line,
number equals random dot random left paren 1 comma 10 right paren
okay, so number equals random dot rand int, right? So it's going to get a random integer between 1 and 10 and assign it to number. Okay, next line is blank.
blank
Then the hash.
number get 3 guesses
So well, now this is the block of code to get 3 guesses. So that's why I put it in the comment so that somebody who's looking at your code can understand what's going on. The next line of code.
4 I in range left paren 3 right paren
So
colon
for I in range 3, so it's going to have this block of code is going to occur 3 times, going to run 3 times. Okay. Next line.
choice equals int left paren input left paren quote
So
enter a
this is
guess
your first.
colon quote
So
right
enter a
paren
guess,
right paren
and it's going to assign it to an integer. So you're getting your guess from the keyboard, and the next line.
if choice equals number colon
So if the choice that you've gotten is equals to the number that the computer has guessed between 1 and 10, then it's going to say, next line.
print left paren quote you have gotten the correct number colon quote
So
I
it
right
says
paren
you have gotten the correct number. Then after that, next line,
break
it will break out because there's no need of going through the entire iterations. If you get the first number after your first iteration, it'll just break out. Then, if not, say
else colon,
else, then say
print left paren, quote incorrect guess, try again colon quote right
okay,
paren.
okay. That print is indented inside the else. So click on the after the print, this last print, press enter twice.
Print left blank, right blank,
Then go
Okay,
to the
sir.
beginning of the line. Are you on the beginning of the line?
space, 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 blank,
That means I should indent it.
Yeah, go back to the beginning of the line.
blank, space, space, blank, space, line feed,
Okay, sir.
Say print,
P,
print the
R,
number the
N,
computer
T,
chose is number.
left paren, star values colon, quote, the M, number, the M, P, U, T, compute, C, A, E, cho, S, right, quote, right paren,
Comma,
comma, space, N,
number.
suggest U, M, B, E, R,
So
game,
Select control.
just in case you didn't get the three guesses, we'll print out the number for you. Okay, so let's save this code and run it.
Okay.
right paren, number, quote, is, chose, is, quote, S, quote, colon, space, print left paren, quote, the number the computer chose is colon, quote, number right, Windows PowerShell row 1 column 2 of, Python for date, Python for, join conversation, WhatsApp call, circle trigono, print blank, circle trigono dot, list, trigono dot,
You can clear the
main
screen by
landmark,
typing CLS or clear.
number equals input left paren, quote, enter a number colon, quote, right paren, circle trigono dot py, main land, game line for dot py dash, game line,
Okay, I just wanted to get. I've forgotten the file name, so I wanted to.
Okay, game_4.py. Yeah.
Okay.
circle Windows PowerShell column, Windows PowerShell, PSC colon backslash P, Y, pi, space, G, A, M, E, game, line, F, O, R, 4, dot, P, Y, enter a guess colon,
So you can see it says enter a guess. Okay, so let's take 3.
3. You have gotten the correct number colon, 0. The number the computer chose is colon, 3. PSC colon backslash,
Okay. So why did he say you have gotten the correct? Okay, so let's run it again. There's something wrong with our code.
Yes, there's something.
PSC, enter a guess colon,
Oh, I know what is. Sorry, just Control C, Control C. I know what is wrong. Let's go back to the code.
trace back left paren, PS, game line for dot, game line,
That print, instead of saying you have gotten the correct number, instead of putting I, remove the I and put choice.
Okay.
blank, print left paren, quote the number, blank, print left paren, quote incorrect, else break, print left paren, quote you have gotten the correct number colon quote, I write, number, colon, I, right paren, I, C, H, O, I, C, E, child, choice 1 of 2, game, print left
And
paren,
then let's go back.
Windows power, PS, enter a guess colon,
Okay, let's enter a guess. 4.
4, incorrect guess, try again
Correct
colon,
guess.
enter a guess
1.
colon, 1, incorrect guess, try again colon, enter a guess
5.
colon, 5, incorrect guess, try again colon, the number the computer chose is colon, 9, PSC
9.
colon,
Yay. Let's try it again.
PSC, enter a guess colon,
Okay, 3.
3, incorrect guess, try again colon,
Okay,
enter a
2.
guess colon, 2, incorrect guess, try
7.
again colon, enter a guess colon, 7, incorrect guess, try again colon, the number the computer chose is colon, 1, PSE.
Ah, another zero
Just two.
All right, so you can see how you can make your programs fun and interesting.
This is lovely.
It's lovely, eh? I think you should you should do your own assignments. Try and do your own assignments. So there's something I do actually. I have 5 tries, right? And then what I do is that I'm trying to find the square of a number. So let's say what's the square of 16? I'll say 256. If I miss it, they now say no, the square is something, that kind of thing. And then if I get all 5, I'll say okay, I've gotten all 5 correct. If I miss it, say I've gotten 3 out of 5. I've gotten 2 out of 5. So just to improve my, squares, that kind of thing. So you give me a range between 1 and 100, and then I'll be able to square the number. If it's 99, 98, okay, what's the square of it? So these are games I've done before. So you can try something like that in your leisure time, or it's not part of your assignment. So you can try something like that, but in your leisure time. So yes, just look at this game, look at it, study it. I think Lekon will send it to you guys, and then you can write something more elaborate.
Sir,
You can also do a list of names, a list of maybe
Yes.
10 names, 20 names, and you ask them to guess, one name or something. So anything.
Yes. So when you have a list like that,
We can
when
create
you have
our
a
own
list,
list. But
when you have a list already chosen like that, so you can do random dot choice, then open paren, then name of your list, probably call it names. So random dot choice names, close paren. So you can assign that to name. Because random dot choice name, right? Names, sorry, and then assign that to a variable name. So that will now choose between the names in your list. Random dot choice is what you use.
Okay. Any question?
now, sir, yes, I want to ask a question about the
So I
game.
think
Okay, I want the
your
question I want to ask.
earpiece is having an issue. Okay. Okay. Continue
Okay,
with your
question I want to ask
question.
is, what if, for example, I want to create a particular game code that contains like in form of calculation, like this one that you give us now. But if you want to make it in form of calculation, like say, okay, oh, if you calculate this particular number, calculate this particular number, if you not get this answer, it is you lose, or if you not get um this particular score, you lose. Or if you want to create a particular game like maybe like a rock paper scissors now, is it possible to use this method?
No,
Hello.
yes, you can use this method. You can use this method. Just
It's all
yeah, you
about
can
your
use
if
this method.
statements. Your if,
Exactly, it's all about your if
what you
statement.
declare inside your if. What you declare inside your if. That what matters what will happen. Or what determine what happens.
Anything you can create is all in your mind. Just try and do it.
Yes.
It will make you a better programmer.
Okay, which simply means that we can also do this for string also, except from integer. We can also use string.
Yes, that's what I do. We just said it now. For names, you can do for
Even
names.
I said names.
Okay.
So
Just said names.
yeah, so if instead of putting random dot rand int, you say random dot choice. Then you put your list inside. Let's say rock, paper, scissors. That's inside your list. So you can choose something like that and that kind of thing.
Any other question? Any other question?
Prof.
Well,
Okay.
Stanley here.
Okay, sir.
Um, I love this. Love this. I follow this one. But please, like you said, let this particular one be up to me. Yeah.
Okay. So that you can't play a game again. So it's not there's no excuse. At least you can play a guess game. You can also create one for yourself. You can, as he said, a square root game, a square game, a multiplier, anything, just anything.
Prof.
Go on, sir.
So in some instances, you don't see the break. You see in this line of code, we use the break, but in some instances, you see return. What is the difference? How does each differ? What is the difference, or how does the break differ from the return?
Return is for def.
Return is for functions for def. When we get to functions, you will see how that's your user defined functions.
Yes. Bismarck, there's nothing to return now. When we get there, you can return
Am I
anything.
still online?
Yes.
Yes, you're online.
We
But
have
saying
not
that
gotten there.
you've not gotten there yet.
Left.
Any other question?
Please, I didn't hear the answer. My line
We've
was
not
breaking. I don't know
gotten
whether
there.
it was.
We've not gotten there.
Okay.
We'll get there under dev. We're out of time. This is past one already. Any other question?
Let me have just one
Yes,
question, please. Stanley,
Okay.
please, my last question. While coding, what creates indentation or for, and what causes that
You were not in
for
class
for?
last week. You were not in class last week. On Friday, Mr. Stanley, you were not in class on Friday.
Yes, I was.
Listen to the recording. It was addressed in the last class. Listen to the recording.
Okay,
Sir. Next question, Mr.
Sanyadu.
Yes, sir.
Abdurrahman. Yes. Since we have been coding, I noticed that we make use of line 1, line 2, and in most cases, we left line 3 blank. But in this situation, we made use of line 3 and then we left line 4 blank. What is the reason for that? Is there any special reason for that?
Well,
There's no special
just
reason.
readability, just how
It's just for readability.
Yes.
You know, because we are all visually impaired, we may not see the essence of leaving blank lines. But somebody who is reading your code, a sighted person, when the sighted person sees your code and sees, it makes it more. It's like paragraphs in a when you're writing a letter or writing a book. You can't just jumble everything up in one. It doesn't look nice. So when you have them in paragraphs, that's why I leave blank lines in order for readability. There's nothing special there, just for readability. As far as Python is concerned, they don't care. But for other users who will see your code, will understand, okay, this is just for readability, just a blank line. That's all.
It's just like you say, like for naming names, and you didn't space it, you just say FORNAMEINNAME. So Python might understand it because it's a language. So, but somebody that is looking at it, we have to be figuring out, okay, FOR, so, so we are giving the person hard time interpreting what. But if you space or if you leave blank lines, it makes it easy for the person to separate the first part from the second part, here from here, there from there. So, okay. So, thank you very much. Just 10 seconds for the CEOs to come up. Okay, so thank you very much for being part of today's class, and I must confess, at least from the feedback, it shows that it was an interesting class, and Bismarck exclaimed that it's getting tougher. Definitely, it's going to get tougher, but when you, of course, because it's recording and it's something you are following. The moment you play back the class and you go over it, you practice it yourself, you see the power of the power of random, and you'll be able to create your own code, your own line, and please, when you do that, always share it with us on the platform so that other people too can see your creativity, can also play with your code, play as many games as possible. So whether it's calculation, is name guess, is you can even do state of states, Nigerian state, and you ask or Ghana states or regions, anyone. You ask people to guess the state you are talking about or something. So just be
Ghana
creative.
Jollof.
I guess so. That is it. So it's very, very interesting. And when I also shared his game, the game he also created, when I share it with you, you also see that there are a lot more that you can do with Python or with anything. So of course, you are going to encounter frustrations. You close your system. I promise you open it back and still run it, so you'll get it. So that is it. Always remember to share your games on the chat so that we'll play it and enjoy it together. So
Your
David,
microphone
I know you are a man of games. You like games because your questions are centered around games and games. So I would like to see the games, your games. So thank you very much. We'll
Okay,
meet on Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
We'll meet on Thursday. So not Friday,
left, left.
Thursday,
Thursday.
11 Thursday.